Actually, you know, even though the information I get is from talking to people who either work in the park, their staff in Yosemite National Park, or their staff in Aramark. I've worked up there for many, many years. I don't have 40 years up there, but I've got a lot. And so that's where my information is. And then the county itself, expense is a big issue because of the requirements of the permitting requirements. And one of the reasons why the tiny homes can be less expensive is the relaxing of the permitting requirements. Well, why not relax them across the board if that's gonna solve the problem?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Thank you.
So Lisa, if elected, what is one policy you would work to enact to reduce wildfire risk and wildfire insurance costs?
There's been a lot of talk and effort put into the FireWise program, the community program, to harden your homes. But the truly fact of the matter is our homes have been mandated to have fire-resistant policies for decades. We've already mandated non-flammable materials for decks and roofs and things like that. FireWise is really the biggest change. Is going to be the last 10 feet between your lawn and your home. They want to turn that into a non-flammable. You can pull your plants out and put gravel or whatever you want in that's non-flammable. That's only a marginal step. We've seen, 160 homes burn in the Oak Fire. They all had fire breaks around them. By law, they were all required to for decades. And yet those homes burned up in an instant. What we didn't have in the Oak Fire was engines and personnel to respond to those in sufficient quantity to make an impact on the homes there. When I was a firefighter, we didn't lose homes. And the reason why is we were allowed to backfire, we were allowed to put dozer lines in, we had aircraft immediately respond. It was an hour and a half before we got a large air tanker on an Oak Fire. For a firefighter, he might as well not even show up because by then it's going so fast, so big, the air tankers are going to just chase it. I would man or unmanned volunteer fire departments with the personnel and the equipment who could be at your home for medical aid or be at your home for a fire and protect your home and keep it from burning down in the first place. That's what's going to change. That'll change your insurance. That'll change your home protection ability. And all of us in here would rather have our homes than have something after they burn down.
He's good. Your next question is, if elected, what is one policy you would work to enact to improve the local economy? Lisa?
Most of that, not all, is impacted by our building and planning department. I've tried to start several large multi-million-dollar sawmill businesses here, and I was fought, just like Adam said, tooth and nail all the way. Zoning says you can put a sawmill up in where I live, up in the forest there, on a ranch or a parcel, but you can't run any trucks there. And so it's a catch-22, and part of that's by design. We need to clarify and open up zoning. If zoning allows for a business, then we need to allow that business and help them get it started. And we need flexible zoning. We need to be able to, if the airport wants to extend that runway, we need to be able to allow that. If somebody wants to build a golf course, we need to be able to allow that. Mm-hmm. And so, aside from water and septic issues, if those are okay, I would want that to happen in the proper zone. And I think the county has a lot to do to encourage. We need to put out the message to the business community that we're business friendly instead of a business antagonistic county. And we can also shop for, we don't have one now, but we used to have an economic development department that went out and sought for businesses germane to our county lifestyle that will be able to bring income into the county without negatively affecting our environment, the community we live in. And so That's what I would do, and I would do that, like I said, very aggressively. Businesses are dying in front of us, so that something needs to be done.